Welcome to New Earth Activations with Raina. Today is 11/24/24, another magical day, and it happens to be on Sunday. Focus on your intentions of what you want for your life, and then I will do an activation. I'll give you a few minutes to think about it, and then I'll come back. I hope that gave you enough time to think about it or write it down. I'll do a quick activation and then maybe I'll do another video on what I began talking about the other day. If I feel it. If not, I'm not going to do it. I invite you to sit or lie down. Get comfortable, eyes closed or open, whichever you prefer. If your candle's lit, that's great. If not, you can just see the candle flame in your mind's eye. Excuse me. Palms up and focus on your breathing. If your mind wanders off, bring it back to the breath. If you feel any pain within your body or any discomfort whatsoever, breathe into it until it dissipates into nothingness from whence it came. And we begin. Drink plenty of water. Ground yourself. Spend time in nature. And have a shower. I'm in a new location today. I wanted you to have a look. It is beautiful. It's all wild. Can you feel what it's saying to you? Just look at it. It is so peaceful. I don't know if you've ever heard of this before, or if you've been on the path, then I'm sure you've heard it before. If not, and it's brand new, that's okay too. Have you heard of the peace that passes all understanding? Passeth all understanding. This is what being in nature, I feel, does for everyone that spends time in it to know themselves. I don't know how you can find yourself in a concrete jungle. Nature speaks volumes that the concrete jungle could never. And if you've spent your whole life in a concrete jungle and have never gotten out in nature, don't you think it's time? All of the masters that came before us were showing us the way. And every single one of them was showing us the way to understand what I had just mentioned. The peace that passes all understanding. Just look at what I'm showing you. Breathe it in. Feel it. It'll do wonders for you if you spend time in it. It can speak volumes to you that people cannot. Which is the reason why I say spend time in nature, and why all of those that are showing others, that are training others, also say spend time in nature, ground yourself. It's more important than you know. And how many are grateful for nature? How many say thank you to Mother Nature? How many say thank you to Mother Gaia? How many say thank you to God? And how many say are grateful to their own heart? If you're allowing your heart to speak to you, and you're listening to it rather than the mind, well, then you're on the right path. Feeling is the secret. I'm sure you've been told that. There are books with that title, Feeling is the Secret. And if you are able to feel, write down what you're feeling. Tune into that. And to know your true self, it's best to have a guide who I'm still with mine. But your heart knows what's best for you. I'm not going to quit. I have no intention of quitting. I'm taking this as far as I can take it. I didn't come here just to start something and not finish it. My intention from the get-go was to do all the sessions with her that she has. And just because, I'll be honest, I have struggled every which way since I began. But yet, I'm not going to let it interfere with what I'm doing. I don't care how I'm living or what kind of money I have or don't have in my pocket. I started this and I intend to finish it and take it as far as I can take it. I have invested so much into this. I'm not going to quit now. Because if I did quit, then what would happen? Nothing. For me, quitting is not an option. Failure is not an option. And everything else that was thrown at me was just I guess you have to prove yourself with all the constant tests, but the test was nothing to me. I wasn't tempted by anything other than eating, because that was all I could do. I mean, everything else was taken. But I did my best with that too. And I fasted today for about, I don't know, 15 hours, maybe a little longer. But I know I need to do that too. It's just much easier when you're living in your own house, because it gets a little cold, and when you get a little cold, you want to eat to stay warm. But again, it's mind over matter, because there are masters who can really control the temperature of their own body. And they can go in the freezing ice. I mean, look at Wim Hof. That's incredible what he can do. Go in the freezing cold water. I was always impressed with what the masters can do and those that came before us could do. And I don't know why you came here, but I know why I'm here. And I can only share with you what I've already been through. And hopefully it's easier for you. But only your higher self would know that. Your heart would know that. I know But it's extremely important for you to stay on top of your vibration, to focus on your alignment. I mean, you could just feel it. Whether this resonates with you or not. I share this with you because I have already been through it. I didn't take this lightly. And I was responsible every single day without stop. Because what I'm being shown, what I'm being guided to do, I listened and made it a priority. I checked out of the world and tuned into where I was guided to go. No matter who agreed with it and who didn't. No matter who criticized it and who didn't. No matter who judged it and who didn't. I cared not about other people's opinions because everybody has one. I just listened for what you call the clarion call. I didn't hesitate. I jumped right in. And that's where I've been. Which certainly wasn't easy for me because I had no clue what I was doing. And in the beginning, if you've never meditated before, I don't know about you, but I know it was a lot of fun for me. I mean, until, of course, it came down to me doing the work for myself, which I felt was a drag. I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyway. Just want to be honest. But don't compare yourself to me. Everybody's journey is different. We're all here to learn whatever it is we need to learn. But I guarantee you, this cannot be done by yourself. Because I couldn't have done it by myself. And thank God that I had my guides. And I had, you know, I had many guides, but the one who had shown me was, I feel, a really powerful woman, and she is truly gifted, but I feel that everyone who's doing that is truly gifted, but I'm grateful to have my guide. I couldn't have gotten through this without her. And she's more important to me than she'll ever know. And everyone who has been there for me, I am extremely grateful for. even though it's taking me a long time to come out. I might be slower than others. I might move at a snail's pace, and a turtle might beat me. But I still didn't quit. I still didn't give up when others were saying things. And now here comes a loud plane that feels so unnecessary, and they should get a ticket for disturbing the peace, I feel. So let's just wait for it to pass. It doesn't need to be coming over this way. It's just what it is. Ordinary plane doing absolutely nothing, disturbing the peace. It could have flown a different direction, but it didn't. So, we'll just bless them anyway. Just listen to nature. Speak volumes to you. Feel it. Now, I know I said that I was going to come out and show myself more. But I find that a little difficult considering how I'm living, and considering that what I have left of my clothes, some of them were deliberately destroyed. And I didn't even get to wear it yet. And you can't even imagine what I've been through just to get here. You know, and they say the slowest one wins the race, so. But you don't know the reasons why that is. But, like I said, I don't know how much you can handle for me to share all of it. So we're just focusing on you, And you know what? When you come out and look at the trees at sunset or at night, it is absolutely beautiful. And you could just get lost in it. Nature has so much to tell you if you only listen. And what stories the ancient trees will say. And be proud of yourself that you're here, that you listened to your heart. Now, a lot of people in the sun maybe have not liked the way I have shared so much. And I try to be careful with that. But at least you know the truth. And I even brought up scenarios for those that could be not living their best life. And if they find it, I hope it inspires them, encourages them to listen to their heart and follow it. Because we can't assume that everybody on the planet has money to come and go as they please, or has a roof over their head, or has a car, or has a family, or has friends. There are orphans out there who don't have a home, who don't have any family or friends. So I wanted them to know that they are loved as also, and that there are people that do care. And I was told by someone today that if I could get up a certain amount of money, I'd be able to turn my life around. And I know that. And boy, have I tried. But I also know that I gave my commitment, my word to spirituality. I committed my life to spirituality, and that comes first, no matter what kind of situation I'm in financially or how I'm living. Listen to that. Oh, I can't let this. I just what time it is. Oh, it's 40 minutes in. Okay, I have to cut this short because I don't want it to take all night to upload. If you would like me to do an energy reading, send me a picture. If you have any questions or comments or anything you'd like to share, put in the description box below, or email me at reinadhaBSBORG@gmail.com. And please like, share, subscribe. The more people that this gets out to, the better.